The United Kingdom Defence Procurement Minister Alex Chalk is joining us exclusively on NDTV. Welcome
Hello.
to India.
Thank you for having me.
Well, of course. So we want to know that India's, pushing for Make in India
Yeah.
policy. So how exactly are you making use of that?
Right, listen, so Make in India is an Indian policy, but it's a British policy too. So let me tell you what I mean by that, right? So we're not here to say we have some technology, perhaps you should go and buy it. No. What we're saying is India is already a country with enormous technical expertise. We want to join with you on that journey to develop sovereign, indigenous, make in India capability, which when in jet engines, in missiles, so that once India has that capability, it will be India that decides how much to buy, where to sell it, who to sell it to, and when to sell it. So that's what Make in India means, and it's as much a British policy as it is an Indian one.
Okay, so what are you exploring here?
Right, so we've got a number of things, but two big ones are jet engine technology. Rolls-Royce are here, and they've got a highly capable offer. They're probably the prestige premier developer of jet engine technology anywhere in the world. And also because we've been working so closely with India for so many years, but particularly in the last 2 years on joint GACT, it's called, which is a concept phase. We've done all that, so we're way down the line already. We can produce this thing. Second, of course, we've got missile defense technologies out here. So MBDA produced short-range air defense, which they're working with India to develop that indigenous capability. So look, we've got small companies, we've got big companies, but jet engine technology, missile defense are two key ones.
Well, the US says that India is a partner of choice. What about the UK?
Absolutely, of course, India is a partner of choice. Look, listen, we have an Indo-Pacific tilt. You cannot have an Indo-Pacific tilt without India. Without India, like a strategy without India is not a strategy. India is a great country. It's a very populous country. It is a country which is moving forward, accelerating fast, and we want to be at your side as you go on this exciting journey. Look, I used to live here. I used to live here in 1999, and I've come back and I've gone to the village that I saw. This country has moved so fast, and it has this can-do spirit, and it's like this hunger for the future. It's restless for change, and I find it very inspiring being here. I think this is an incredible country, and I want my country to be at your side and working with you as you go on this great journey.
Mr. Alex, you did point to the fact that how the world is a very dangerous place. This was in reference to China. So what exactly were you indicating at?
Look, I mean,
and how are you planning to forge that partnership with India?
So look, the world is a more dangerous place, and we've talked about the war in Ukraine, and the UK has taken its very clear position about that, as you'll be aware. We're the second largest supporter of Ukraine anywhere in the world, and we continue to take that line. And we do so because we think that you have to take a line that might is not always right, that international borders mean something, that the international rule of law counts for something. These are values that we share with India. We think this is important. As for what India does, we want to ensure that India is best placed to assert its interests, to assert its values. Because a strong India is not just good for the region, it's good for the world. And we recognize that. So look, my country now, your country has got a bigger economy than mine. We don't just acknowledge it, we celebrate it, we applaud it, we congratulate you for it. And we know that this is going to accelerate. And so, as I say, we want to be, at your side, doing what we can to be on that journey, because it's a very bright future, which is why I said yesterday when I was in Uttar Pradesh, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, when it comes to the UK and India. Yeah. So this is my Hindi expression. UK, India, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas.
Well, thank you. Finally, what can we expect at the UK pavilion?
What can you expect?
From the UK pavilion here at the...
Do you know what you can expect? Technology, you can expect warmth, you can expect a welcome, and I hope you're going to be there. So we're going to build great relations between our two countries, and it starts in the pavilion, and it will go on beyond there.
Well, thank you, Mr. Alex, for joining us here on NDTV. Have a great time here in India. In fact, trying and pushing towards, as far as the Make in India policy, the Defence Procurement Minister, Alex Chalk, talking to NDTV about how Make in India is the way to go. In Bengaluru with Kumar, Shrija for NDTV.